This week is Parshas Emor, and it includes an enumeration of the Jewish holidays, starting with Pesach, going all the way to Sukkot, Shmini Atzeres, and it starts by introducing, saying these are the Moadei Hashem, that you will tikra'u, that you will proclaim them in their time. And the idea is that they are to be declared and announced by the Beis Din, the Sanhedrin, to all of the Jewish people, acting as their agent. The Or HaChaim examines this sequence, several psukim, and he points out that there are two parameters involved here. There is the issue of the holidays being in their time. For instance, Pesach must be in the spring. And the other one is that the nation of Israel is to proclaim them, a partnership. And this goes back to the idea of the calendar. In the first mitzvah that is given to the entire nation of Israel, which is this is the first month, that Nisan, the day that the children of Israel were leaving Egypt, will be the first month. What it revolves around is the lunar calendar, being that the new moon starts each month, and the tropical year, meaning that spring occurs at the vernal equinox. Pesach must be in the spring. As a result of that, to reconcile the two of them, you must from time to time add an extra month. Otherwise, in 4 years, if Pesach was on the first day of spring, it will be in the middle of winter. Every year it'll start 11 days earlier. On top of that, you have the physical reality that the moon orbits the earth, that is from new moon to new moon, every 29 days, 12 hours, 44 minutes, and 3 1/3 seconds. And there are inferences that can be made from the Chumash, not said explicitly, that you're supposed to start, the month is to be measured in days, not in minutes or hours and seconds. So it comes out, you have to have some months that are 29 days, some months that are 30 days. So it gives the Beis Din a degree of flexibility. For instance, you can add a month for the purposes of making it more pleasant for people to travel, or if you need time to fix bridges and roads, you could give them a bit more time, provided Pesach is going to be in the spring. And you can add a day to a month, or let a month be only 29 days, so that Yom Kippur or Tisha B'Av will not fall on a Friday or Sunday, meaning after a Shabbos, which would put a strain on a lot of people to prepare for the holidays as a result of that. Make it a little bit more pleasant. The idea is that on one hand, you have to pay attention to the time. On the other hand, you have a degree of flexibility for for the benevolence of the Jewish people. And what this is in essence the beginning of the Talmud, which is the codification of the practices of the faith. What you have later on in the Parsha is a listing of the holidays and their distinctive observance, that you sound the shofar on Rosh Hashanah, that you eat matzah on Pesach, that you wave the 4 species on Sukkot. And again, it ends with the phrase that the Moshe told the Moadei Hashem, the holidays of Hashem, to the Jewish people, suggesting that just as there is a degree of flexibility in the declaration, the time or the day that the holidays will occur, there is a degree of flexibility and in the observances that are related to the holidays, that you could do things to make them more pleasant or beautiful, and they become an exercise of creativity for the Jewish people. When you look at the word Talmud, it's the form of the word lomed, to learn. And to a certain extent, the word means things that we really should learn. And what it's talking about is how we observe the ideas of the Torah in the physical world, the physical reality. And the Talmud has 2 parts to it, the Mishnah and the Gemara. Mishnah literally means repeat. It also is an expression of learning, to review. And it's again saying these are the things that we're supposed to be reviewing. Not only are they the things we should learn, we should go over them all the time. And the lengthy part of the Talmud is called the Gemara, which is a form of the word ligmor, to finish or to complete. And the idea being conveyed is, so to speak, Hashem has given us a start, and it's up for us to complete it. Much like if a king said to his butler, make me a banquet, the butler would be able to say, well, this is the type of food, this is the type of decor. And what we are supposed to do with the mitzvahs in the Torah is fulfill them in a meaningful and beautiful way in the physical world.